Alright, we're gonna do some math problems. I have over here, basically our work area. I have a calculator open, and I also have Wolfram to check our work. Alright, so I have an addition problem, a subtraction problem, a multiplication problem, and a division problem. And we're going to go through step by step on how to do each one of those. Alright. So for addition, the first thing you want to do is you want to turn any mixed numbers into improper fraction. Alright, so 7 4/13ths, we're going to take the whole part, multiply it by the denominator, and we're going to add the numerator, which gives us 95. We're going to bring down the denominator, bring down the operator, and we're going to convert the other mixed number as well into an improper fraction. So it'll be 3 times 12 plus 9. So that gives us 45 over 12. Right? Next, we want to get the same denominator. As you see, they are different. And to do that, we just multiply both denominators. So 13 times 12 gives us 156. We're going to draw two lines, bring down the operator, and write 156 underneath both of them. Right? Now we're going to take the numerator from one side and multiply it with the denominator on the other side. So here we're going to do 95 times 12, which gives us 1,140. 1,140. And we're going to do the opposite. We're going to take the opposite size now. So 45 multiplies with 13. Alright, so we're going to do 45 times 13. 585. So if you take it step by step, you're multiplying these first to get the denominators, and then you're multiplying this to get the first numerator, and you're multiplying these two to get the second numerator. Alright, now that the denominators are exactly the same, all you have to do is just add across. Alright, so we're going to do 1140 plus 585, which gives us 1,725. 1,725. We're going to bring down the denominator. Now we got to turn that back into a mixed number. So to do that, we're going to say 1725 divided by 156. We only care about the whole number part, which is 11. We're going to write 11. Bring down the original denominator, which is 156. Alright. Now we're going to take that 11, multiply it by 156, which gives us 1,716. Right? Now we can take the original numerator, right, 1,725, minus that 1,716 that we got earlier. Right, so 1,716, which gives us 9. Now, can 9 over 156 be simplified? I'm going to speed things up by using Wolfram to solve that. And yeah, it simplifies to 3 over 52. So this becomes 11, 3, 52. Right? Now let's put the original equation in and see if we got the right answer. So it would be 7, 4 over 13 plus 3 9 over 12. That looks right as the input. Our mixed number is 11 3 over 52. That's exactly what we have. Let's move on. We have subtraction now. Subtraction, the first step, like always, is to turn those into improper fractions. So let's do that. 5 times 5 plus 3 is 28 over 5. Alright, we'll bring down the operator. We're going to say 2 times 6. 2 times 6 plus 5 is 17. Bring down the denominator. Same thing as last time, we have to have the same denominator. So what we're going to do is 5 times 6, which gives us 30. Draw 2 lines, bring down the operator. Write the 30s down. Remember, we're going to do that crisscross multiplication again. So 28 times 6. 28 times 6 gives us 168. Wait. Yeah. 168. And then we're going to do the 17 times 5, which is 85. Now that we have the same denominators, we only have to subtract across. Alright, so let's do 168, take away 85, which gives us 83. So 83 over 30. Right? Now let's turn that back into a mixed number. So 83 divided by 30. We only care about the whole part. Right? So we're going to say 2. Bring down the original denominator, which is 30. Right? 2 times 30 is 60. Right? 2 times 30 is 60. So let's memorize that somewhere. Let's just write that down. 60 somewhere. Right? And we do 83 take away 60, which gives us 23. Right? So that could be our answer, but let's see if we can actually simplify that 23 over 30. Over 30. And it's irreducible. So that means that is as far as we'll go. So this is our final answer. Let's put in the original problem and see if we are right. So 3 over 5 minus 2, 5 over 6. This looks right. Let's go back down to the mixed number. 223 over 30, 223 over 30. That looks correct. Let's move on to multiplication. Now multiplication is really easy, but first we have to do is, again, turn it into an improper fraction. So 3 times 2 plus 1, which gives us 7 over 2. Right? We'll bring down our operator. 4 times 8 plus 7, which gives us 39. Bring down the original denominator, 8. Now we can just multiply across straight lines. Alright, so 7 times 39 gives us 273. And 2 times 8 equals 16. Right? Just to show you, 2 times 8 is indeed 16. Alright, now we have to turn this back into an improper fraction. I mean, a mixed number. Right? So we're going to say 273 divided by 16. We only care about the whole number part, 17. So let's write that down, 17. Bring down the original denominator. Right? We're going to say 17 times 16 gives us 271. We can write that down somewhere, or just memorize it. I mean, 272, my bad. 272. Right, we're going to memorize that. Oh, actually, in this case, it's really easy. It was 273 minus 272. Obviously, it gives us 1. So this is our final answer. Because if the numerator is 1, you can't really reduce that anymore. So let's see if that's our correct answer. So let's say 3½ multiplied by 4 7/8. Does this look like the question? Yes, it does. We're going to go down to our mixed result, 17 1/16. That's exactly what we have. Moving on to division. Division takes maybe just a couple extra steps, but it's basically exactly the same. It's exactly the same as multiplying. We actually transform this division problem into a multiplication problem. But again, first thing you need to do is turn it into a mixed number. Improper fraction. So 2 times 3 plus 1. Wow. 2 times 3 plus 1. Again, it's 7 over 3. And we're going to divide. Bring down the operator. And then 1 times 15 is 15. 15 plus 11 is 26. Bring down the original denominator. Here, let me do it on the calculator so it's consistent. Times 1 plus 11, 26 there. Now what you want to do is you're going to flip this guy. You're going to invert it. You're going to flip, invert, whatever you want to call it. Basically, you're going to swap these two numbers. So you're going to bring this one down. So it'll be 7, 3. And you're actually going to change this division sign into a multiplication sign. Right? 15 over 26. Now you can see we actually have a multiplication problem now. Right? So we just turned the division problem into a multiplication problem. Right? And what do we do with multiplication? We just multiply straight across. So let's do that. We're going to just multiply straight across. Right? So we're going to do 7 times 15, which gives us 105. And we're going to say 3 times 26, which gives us 78. We're almost done. We're just going to turn it back in to a mixed number. 105 divided by 78. We just care about the whole number, which is 1. Bring down the denominator, which was 78. 78 times 1 is 78, so let's just write that somewhere. And then we can take the original numerator, which is 105, subtract 78, because we're trying to find the remainder, which is 27. Is this the final result? I think we can actually simplify that. Let's use Wolfram. 27 over 78. Yeah, so 926. So the final answer will be 926. Right? So let's put in our original problem and see if we are right. So 2 1/3 divided by 2 1/3 divided by 1 11/15. So does that look right? 2 1/3 divided by 1 11/15. Yes, that is correct. So our final answer was 1 926. Let's scroll down. Mixed fraction, 1 926. That's exactly what we have. So I hope these steps were simple enough to follow and memorize. And if you need, you can go back into the video for each one of them and just follow along again if you need. All right.